Yo, what's good, YouTube? This is Jay from T&J, and I remember during the last video I was speaking about DJ LeMahieu, and I was like, he must be hurt or something. But look at this. I forgot. I believe he switched teams in the offseason. He signed with the Orioles. Look at this. So he's got 99 contact versus left and 92 versus right. But look at the rest of the stuff. 81 vision, 80 clutch. Man, look at his hitting zones. It's all red. He's a beast. And look at his stats. I mean, 339 this year, 323 year before. He won the batting title in 2016 with the Rockies, 348. Then hit 301 before that. Man, he's been killing. Wow. I mean, he's really good. Only 29 years old. He compares pretty good to VR. I mean, I think VR is rated a little bit higher, but it's mainly because of that speed that he brings. So, man, DJ LeMahieu on the Orioles. And the reason why I'm looking at the Orioles too is because George Mateo, who is one of the top prospects for the Yankees, gets traded to the Orioles. Let's just look at this trade. So the Yankees trade Mateo and Trevor Plouffe for Gausman, and Gausman is actually one of the guys that I was praising last year. I was like, man, he is good. But Kevin Gausman goes to the Yankees, and he's 27. Man, I didn't even think about trading for Gausman, but he was pitching really good versus us. He's going to the Yankees. You know the Yankees, they pay everybody. So, man, what a move there. But the real reason why I'm looking at these rosters, the burning question that the Brewers will have this year and for years to come, do we trade Ryan Braun? I mean, I don't know what to do here because he's hitting third in our lineup. I don't know who would hit third there. I would think it would be Brinson because Brinson's starting to come around. I mean, look at the average though, 196, but still, when I play with him, I think the 196 average is coming from when I sim games because when I play with him, he's doing actually pretty well. So, Franklin Gutierrez, I like him in that 4-hole. He's hitting 376 at this point in the season, but I don't know what to do with Braun because we do need an outfielder. Keon Broxton, I don't know if I can trust him with my every day just because, like, at the plate, he just, I don't know, he's average. I mean, 249 last year, 242 year before that. Like, I need somebody who can actually hit 280s to 300. You know, I want to get somebody in that range. John Taylor was that guy we drafted. He's probably a couple years away still. Corey Ray, he's not progressing really well. He's got a few years. Brett Phillips, he's not progressing the way I thought he would. So we don't really have too many outfielding prospects. And you know, the one trade that they were floating around last year was the Puig trade, but now that's kind of calmed down because Puig is doing really good, and it seems like the Dodgers have tons of outfielders, so putting Braun there wouldn't make sense for them. I know there were a couple teams that were on his no trade clause ban list or whatever it's called. I don't know. The teams that he can get traded to without his approval. I know the Marlins were on there. That makes sense because he went to the University of Miami. San Francisco was on there because it's a California team. There were a few teams on there that he wanted to get traded to. Not wanted to, but he would be okay with. So, I don't know. What should I do with him? Should I trade for another starting pitcher? Should I help out the rotation, even though they're doing great right now? Lance McCullers, Junior Year, Josh Hader. Josh Hader, look at this. He's 5-1 at this point, 2.62 ERA. What a season he's having so far. Zach Davies is 3-1 with a 4.5 ERA. Nate Carnes is that last guy in our rotation. Remember, we moved him up after trading Chase Anderson, so he's back in our starting rotation. Let's look at some of our prospects too. Michael Worth, that 18-year-old lefty, he's 2-1. Geronimo Reyes is 2-0, 3.96 ERA in AA. So, you know, we got some pitching there in our farm system. So maybe we should just get younger in the outfielder. I don't know. Let me know in the comment section what I should do. Other than that, man, let's get into this gameplay. We're going against an NL West team and an NL East team. So let's just get into this. Let's not waste any more time. Let's go. Wait. Somebody scratch the record, DJ. Look at what just happened. Will Myers gets traded to the Cardinals, And look at what the Cardinals give up. They give up Carson Kelly, a 64 overall catcher, and Colton Wong. And they get Will Myers back. You got to be kidding me. The division gets stronger. Right when you think the Cardinals are like on the downfall, they get richer. Man, they got Will Myers, though. Like, out of all people, Will Myers. That's going to be tough. Oh, man, that's just so crazy. I had to show y'all this because when I saw this, my mouth was wide open. You got to be kidding me. One of the best hitting first basemen in baseball goes to the Cardinals, though. Man, let's just go into this gameplay, man. We have Zach Davies on the mound. He's 3-1 on the year with a 4.5 ERA. And there's a reason why I'm showing this game right now. We're going up against the Marlins. We never get to face them. Like I said, we're on a string of facing NL East teams. But the series before this, we actually got swept by the Dodgers. So we are actually riding into this game with a 4-game losing streak. And what's funny about this is that we lost all 4 games at San Fran, and we're going up against the Marlins. And, you know, they don't really have a good starter on the mound here, but just something about him, like I couldn't get any hits this game. I'm on to the 6th inning, and I'm not getting anything done. Ryan Braun takes one deep to right, but that's barely foul, and that's the closest I'm going to get to having like anything during this game. Zach Davies pitches a very good game, and here in the 8th inning, he gives up a home run to right field, and that's really the only big hit he gave up all game, and he just didn't get any run support. So here in the 8th inning, Orlando Arcia hits a little dribbler back to the pitcher, and he gets thrown out, and Garrett Cooper comes in to pinch hit, and he hits a liner to center. And here in the 9th, VR grounds out. See, we're not getting anything. We're hitting all of our balls right at people. And Eric Thames gets another nice pitch to hit. He takes this one back close to the warning track, but the center fielder tracks that one down. And Ryan Braun, with the last at-bat of the game, hits one off the pitcher, and it just bounces right back to the pitcher. And they get away with a win at Miller Park. And that actually extends our losing streak to 5 games. Before that series, we started leading the Cubs by 2 games. We went on this 5-game losing streak starting with the Giants, and we're actually down 2 games now. So the Cubs retake first place, but we got Junior Guerra on the mound going up against the Mets. And look at this play. So the runner steals here, and you know my like initial just thing to do is just to push the button for that meter to come up, but they automatically tag them, and I just learned that. So what I do is I hit X and I throw home, and I just miss out, but luckily I get out of that inning. But here we have Braun with a broken bat reaching first base, and Franklin Gutierrez takes one deep to left field, but that's barely gonna be foul, so he's gonna get another crack at it. But he strikes out at the high heat. But here in the 2nd inning, Lewis Brinson gets walked, and Robinson Chirinos comes up, and he hits one, a slider hung right over the middle, and Brinson's got 77 speed to get to 3rd. So we got runners on the corners with Arcia coming up, and he hits a grounder to 2nd. But the Mets cannot turn the double play. Arcia beats out that throw. And here, Junior Guerra is in command with a 1-0 lead, and he pitches an inside pitch to Cespedes, and Cespedes just does whatever with it. But look at this line out. Eric Thames catches the ball and glitches on the bag. So we get out of the inning with a double play and a ground out up the middle. But here in the 4th inning, Franklin Gutierrez stays hot. I believe at this point he's maybe 2nd or 1st in the NL in batting average, so he keeps his streak going. Lewis Brinson comes up next, and he's getting better every game. And Robinson Chirinos hits a grounder to the shortstop, and Mateo dives and makes a great play. And they get out of the inning with a pop up to 3rd base. Travis Shaw is getting the start today. But here in the 5th inning, Junior Guerrero's getting into a little bit of trouble. We had the shift on there, so a easy pop fly to left, drops in there. Ryan Braun comes up throwing, but can't do anything with it. And the next batter hits a bloop to right field, and Franklin Gutierrez is not there fast enough, so they tie this game up at 1 with Jonathan Villar coming to the plate in the 5th, and he gets a bloop of his own to left field, so he's on first base to start the inning with 2 outs. And Eric Thames takes a high pitch, and I steal a base with 2 strikes. That's usually a no-no, but Villar's got that speed, so he can make it. And what do you know? Eric Thames comes through once again, liner up the middle, and the Brewers take the 2-1 lead here in the 5th. And Junior Guerrero gets the ball back in the 6th. He gets Cespedes to ground out to Travis Shaw. Travis Shaw brings his glove. And here in the bottom of the 6th, Franklin Gutierrez starts out the inning with a walk. That on-base percentage keeps rising, and Brinson grounds out to short, but the shortstop cannot handle it. So Franklin Gutierrez moves on to second, and Robinson Chirino does the rest.
A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. Conforto racing back.
Robinson Chirinos, the offseason acquisition at catcher for us, comes through with a 2-run homer to center field, and we take the 4-1 lead here in the 7th. But here with 2 outs, Junior Guerrero walks 2 straight guys, so I have to bring in Brian Shaw to get us out of this inning, and he gets the first batter he faced to line out, but Brian Braun cannot handle a liner right to him, and he just drops it, so he allows a run to score. And here the next batter gets another liner to left. Ryan Braun doesn't have good arm strength, so I throw to the cutoff man, and another run comes across, so that error proves to be costly, but luckily hitting the ball well. And here's Brinson.
He's ready with the 2-2 pitch, and a good pitch, but he gets quite a lot of it. And in fact, he got more than a lot of it. He got all of it. It's a home run.
Lewis Brinson comes through with his 10th homer of the season. That's a no-doubter over the left field wall. So we're on to the 9th inning. Steve Geltz comes in for the save. And you know he's got that low ERA, .76 on the year. So he gets the first batter to strike out, the second to pop up, and the last hitter of the game grounds out to VR. And the Brewers escape with a win. We recover from that 5-game losing streak. I mean, we gave up 3 runs, no thanks to Ryan Braun's error in the outfield, but it's alright because we got the win. So hit subscribe. We'll be back for the next episode.